Yes, American troops were fighting in Cambodia now, as well as Vietnam. The stated purpose was to destroy the communist command headquarters in Cambodia and to wipe out enemy sanctuaries. President Nixon described the operation as an incursion. American troops would be withdrawn in 2 months, but South Vietnamese troops would remain. Gary Shepard went along with one American unit as the ground war expanded across the Cambodian border.
Bravo Company's mission is to take Hill 423, a seemingly insignificant piece of terrain 10 miles inside Cambodia. Little did the men realize when they moved out that when they made it to the top, they would have another name for Hill 423. The enemy was waiting when Bravo Company and a reconnaissance platoon from Echo Company began the assault. And it wasn't long before the men were in the midst of bitter fighting. The battle raged on for nearly 4 hours, and before it was over, 6 members of Bravo Company had been wounded. While the rest of the company pressed on to the top of the hill, the wounded were carried to a small jungle clearing, where a helicopter would carry them to a hospital bed in South Vietnam. Specialist 4 Chris Kepelos of Albuquerque, New Mexico, was killed in action during the battle. When the company finally made it to the top of Hill 423, the men decided to name it after him. From then on, it would be known as Shaky's Hill.
John, you were Shaky's best buddy. How did he get the name?
Well, he kind of had a speech impediment, and he always stuttered, so... Like on the LZ one night, we all got drunk, and that's how he picked it up, Shaky. So they started calling him Shaky all the time, because he stuttered so much.
What was he like?
He was only 19 years old.
Shaky's Hill turned out to be a major communist supply depot. Everything from Chinese communist AK-47 rifles to machine gun bullets and medical supplies. Lieutenant Bob Lewis of Miami, Florida.
Just how large a cache is it?
Well, I feel it's going to be one of the largest ever found, including Vietnam or Cambodia. Reason being, we found, 29 bunkers, and you can see what comes out of one bunker. I think you've already got pictures of that, and we haven't even touched upon it.
It's hard on all of us. I know we're all tired of this. Tired.
You want to get back to Vietnam?
I never thought I'd be saying that either. I want to go to Vietnam for a change instead of staying in Cambodia.
We're going home. We're going home. This is it. Bravo Company's going home.
After spending 22 consecutive days in the Cambodian jungle, Bravo Company was about to move out. It had been a tough campaign. During the almost daily fighting with North Vietnamese troops, casualties ran above 50%. 4 of the men had been killed, and 60 had been wounded. The huge Chinook helicopters arrived by mid-morning, and Bravo Company begins its move out of the jungle. More than half of the enemy bunkers discovered by Bravo Company remain to be opened, so Delta Company is brought in to finish the job. And Bravo heads for Fire Support Base Neal, still inside Cambodia, but at least out of the jungle.
Now that is outstanding.
It doesn't take long before the men find a place to clean up. Something they haven't been able to do for a long time.
That's okay, it won't run out.
When was the last time you had a bath?
The last time I had a bath, I can't remember. It's been buku time ago, though.
Feel pretty good?
Great. Feels great.
Were you scared out there?
Scared is an understatement. Everybody was scared, but at the time we didn't realize it so much until it was all over and you think back and then you realize how scared you were.
Did you bring a beer? This is hot chow. I don't know how y'all going to react to it, but it is hot chow. There it is. There it is. All right.
There really isn't any end to this story. The few days Bravo Company will spend here at Fire Support Base Neal amount to just a brief intermission in the war. Before long, these men will move back into the jungle and pick up the war where they left it today. Gary Shepard, CBS News, with the U.S. 1st Air Cavalry Division inside Cambodia.